One thing that's super fascinating that I've learned is in order to build a house, like once you have the foundation in, then it's just like hard work.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, you kind of just like make. Yeah. But well, I mean, to a certain extent, not because you have to do this with the walls as well. But like, anyways, you have to level everything perfectly, but you also have to like level things within the perfectly leveled concrete. And concrete, just as soon as you pour it, it starts setting within like an hour.
Yeah.
So you can't like
gotta be on your game.
You can't like it's crazy how a house takes forever to build, but it all rides on this like 45-minute long period, making sure that everything goes perfectly whenever you pour this like gray liquid everywhere, and then it just becomes a rock. Like that's so fascinating to me. That like Owen, this guy that I'm buddies with, he works for Brassfield and Gorey, and I never thought about this before, but they're building a new children's hospital in downtown Birmingham right now, or a new office building for children's or something like that. Yeah. But it's like a 10-story like building, and they have, and the majority of buildings nowadays, like there's no wood in like tall buildings. It's all like metal and concrete. And because it's just like cheaper to do it that way. But they had 250 like concrete trucks that could not get stopped in traffic. Like if it got stopped in traffic, it would just like
it would just set.
It would just set. So they do, whenever they pour concrete, like I feel like this has happened to me so much. It's like you look up at a building and be like, oh my gosh, like when did that happen? Like that was nothing yesterday. So but it's because they do it throughout the entirety of the night. And it's on a setting to where like this concrete truck is getting like the first one leaves, and like the second one, as soon as the first one, like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it, but there's like this routine, like 250 of them. You got to think about all the logistics that go into it. Like it has to be filled like right before it leaves the lot. It has to get from the lot to the downtown Birmingham location. Like so, they literally had like they blocked off the roadways. They did everything because it's on University, which is like a super busy road in downtown Birmingham. Yeah. So like, from my understanding, traffic lights did not apply to these guys. Like nothing. Like they shut down the whole like University Forum or whatever road it was, and they just like drove 250 of them from this like concrete lot in like probably I don't know West Birmingham or something.
Yeah. You got to feel so important.
Oh yeah,
it's like
and he literally
you're the guy.
Just like,
oh yeah, like everyone in there. It's like, dude, like I don't know this. I'm sure like there's people at Brassfield Gorey that makes a frick ton of money. There's like construction workers and like concrete driver people that are like doing like, I mean, for what it's going to be worth, like $1 billion jobs, and they're making, I don't know, like $45,000 a year or something like that, like all of them. And it took 200. I mean, I guess they probably had the same guy did like a bunch, but it's like that is a freaking ordeal. And they literally pour it because it happens. They literally like the first one sets and they pour it. They poured, I can't remember how much it was. It was like 3 stories worth of concrete in one night.
Wow.
And there's like it's a whole skyscraper. So you think about like New York City, like I mean, where the heck are these concrete trucks coming from to get to downtown? Like Manhattan.
Concrete helicopters.
Like legitimately, it's like where
like big barrel spinning.
Yeah,
and just like, slowly.
I guess at some point like they don't. I don't know, but like you know, there's like that was a good sound effect.
It's no big deal.
Like, you know those, like, vloggers in New York? All of them have that huge concrete, like, beam in the corner of their living rooms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, that means that all of those, like, huge buildings all over Manhattan have, like, a huge concrete pole. They had to
pour, like, level by level.
Surely.
Yeah, but they still have to get it from, like, a concrete masonry lot. They still have
to do, like, a crazy...
into downtown Manhattan.
Foundation, but yeah.
Like, that has to be stupid expensive there. I don't know. That's like freaking nuts to me. There's probably got to be some redneck in New Jersey who makes $1 billion a year pouring concrete.
Yeah.